didn't see you there. And welcome to another episode of Midweek Moment with the Crenshaws. I am, as always, Sanchez Crenshaw, joined by the most wonderful woman I know.
What's going on, people? What is going on? This is Angela Crenshaw. What is going on, family? What is going on? Happy Wednesday.
That's my wife, people.
Happy Wednesday.
That's my wonderful wife. So, to our new listeners, first of all, just thank you for joining the family.
Yes, we happy.
We thank you for finding us, whether that's going to be on Podbean or whether it's going to be through iTunes. We thank you for joining us. We consider ourselves an interactive podcast. What that means is that you can find us on the socials. We are on Instagram at Crenshaw Corner.
You kill me with the socials, but go ahead.
The socials. We are on Facebook at Crenshaw Corner. We also tweet a little bit. You can find us on Twitter at the Crenshaw Corner, at Crenshaw Corner rather. And then we have an email address, thecrenshawcorner@gmail.com. Once again, thecrenshawcorner@gmail.com. We love to hear from you. We have been receiving a lot of great correspondence from our listeners, and we just want to continue
Thank you,
that.
guys.
So, guys, feel free to reach out to us at any time. We love your feedback. We love your questions. We just love you. So,
we
family,
love you.
Thank you for joining us. And for our regular listeners, thank you as well. Thank you, family, for being a part of what we do. We consider this the midweek moment. Basically, it's a shorter version of our regular podcast. You can find us regularly every Friday, where it's a longer extended version. This is kind of a quick hit. We just come in.
Is it really quick, though?
Yeah, it's quick. I mean, compared to our regular podcast, it's quick.
Okay.
How you feeling today, babe?
I am good. It's been a rough day today.
It's been a rough day?
Yeah, but I choose joy.
Today you choose joy.
I choose joy every day.
We talked about that last week, didn't we? Choosing joy.
Whoo, it was something special today.
Yeah, today you had your first work from home experience.
Yes, I did.
How did that go for you?
I choose joy.
That's not the main topic, but I'm just curious. How did that go for you?
It was rough because, getting everything set up from the IT standpoint.
Right.
I was on hold 3 times for IT for about an hour and 10, 15 minutes each time. Hearing you're number 29. You're 4.
Give the family
You're
just a
2.
quick overview of what working from home looks like for you. Because, for me, I work from home on a regular basis. Me, it's just a laptop and a monitor. So, but you didn't really have that experience today.
No, I had 2 monitors, of course. I said, of course, like everybody got 2 monitors. But anyway, 2 monitors, keyboard in the corner.
Yeah, because
of the house.
Because for you, your job said, here, just take everything off your desk
and take it home.
And hook it up.
Exactly. So we took everything off the desk and we brought it to the house. So I'm in the corner over there. My little workstation, which I actually like my little workstation. That's not the issue. I think tomorrow's going to be amazing. Now, because today everything got set up. I mean, folders were missing, spreadsheets was lost,
right.
Clients' information was gone. Couldn't bring up the modem. I mean, it's been special. And thank you for being my IT guy through some of this stuff that I couldn't get in touch with the IT guy. So thank you.
No problem.
Yes.
Now, because your workday typically starts around 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
It does.
I know you started on time. You started your workday 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time.
I did.
What time did you actually were able to actually start working?
4:20. I actually started working at 4:20. People, I did help 3 clients.
That's beautiful.
It's amazing. But I just think tomorrow. I just was like, okay. I did a lot of breathing.
A lot of woosahs.
A lot of meditating. A lot of not getting frustrated.
Right.
It's my first day. I had to rub my head a lot, shake my head a lot, drink a lot of water.
I did a lot of kissing on your forehead today.
Kiss on my forehead. I put on a baseball cap, people. Listen, I did everything I could not to get frustrated and take all this equipment.
And throw it out the window?
And throw it out the window and let the county say what they want to say.
Yeah,
government people.
I think they would send us a bill for that, though.
Yeah, the government people. The government people work for the government, and they just, But it's set up. I'm totally set up. I did, like I said, three cases, which means everything is working properly. So when I get up in the morning and log on,
you'll be ready to go.
Oh, happy day.
And you choose joy.
I choose joy. I have to say it every second, every hour, because today was challenging my joy.
Well, I just kind of wanted to hear how your day
You want to
went.
laugh at me because you've been watching me because it's been
it's been hilarious, people. Family, it's been hilarious.
Woo.
To see my wife once again because she always chooses joy. For those who do not personally know my wife,
oh my gosh,
and I've said this before, she is a bundle of energy. She is a bundle of joy. So to see her today, not being a bundle of energy, not being a bundle of joy, I found it funny to myself. It was just me, though. Oh, my
goodness.
But, once again, that actually is not the topic of the day.
No, but I did good because I didn't go crazy.
You did not go crazy.
I didn't go crazy. I just wasn't like, happy day. I was just like, happy day.
A couple of times you threatened to quit.
Yeah, I said I'm going to quit this little job.
You did. All right, so here's the topic. I'm curious about something. Mm-hmm. You know I'm always curious.
You're always curious.
Always curious. So, at one point in your life, I'm pretty sure everybody, I don't care what background you are, I don't care what economical, social, climate you came from, I don't care what your culture is, at some point in time you've heard the phrase, do not judge a book by its cover.
Okay.
You've heard that, right?
I've heard it.
Cool. But I'm curious.
Yeah.
So, Angela Crenshaw, if you were a book, what would your title be?
Ooh, bro, you want to ask me that right now?
I do. I'm curious. Ooh. So I want to know once again. So I'm gonna give you time. I'm gonna give you time to think.
No, don't. How about you answer that because I'm gonna need a few seconds.
You need a few seconds with that.
A few seconds with that one because happy day.
So if Sanchez Crenshaw was a book,
your book title would be.
What would my title be? Actually,
you're the one who thought of this, so you should be ready to roll.
I did, but see, there's so many different titles I could use.
Use a nice one.
Some Christian-like and some not.
Let's just be neutral.
Let's be neutral.
Let's be neutral. All
right. So if I was a book, my title would be, "Don't Take It Personal."
Don't take it personal. Okay, go ahead.
That's what actually, yeah.
Why don't take it personal?
If I nail everything down, it would be "Don't Take It Personal."
Okay.
Because. There are times, it's not often, a few times,
okay,
throughout the course of a day, that I may be just a little bit, just a tiny bit, a little rough around the edges.
Oh,
just sometimes.
I thought you was going to use a different word for yourself on that, but yeah.
Okay, what word were you going to use?
Oh, no, player.
No. No. You open the door now. What word you thought I was going to use?
I don't know.
No, player.
Started with a J.
Jovial?
Yeah.
Jolly?
Yep.
I feel like those are not the words you're going to use, though.
No, those are. That's what I was going to use. Jovial and jolly.
The word you were going to use, does it begin with a J, end with a K?
Maybe.
Maybe an E and an R in between there?
You know, like the season they use for chicken. You know.
So you thought I was going to say jerk?
Yes. Ding, 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 ding.
Here's the thing. I'm not gonna take it personal that you quite freely call me a jerk.
No, I didn't say you were a jerk. I said you have jerk tendencies, and so.
Wow.
So
I have jerk tendencies.
You have jerk tendencies. So when you say just a little, I love you, but sometimes you are. Yeah.
Wow.
So what would be inside of your book? So now that we know, don't take it personal. What would, if I did the first chapter of your book?
The first chapter of my book?
Okay, no. Matter of fact, not even the first chapter. Give me the title of the first two chapters of your book.
I'm titling the chapters of the book now?
Yeah. The two inside your book.
Chapter 1, Chapter 2.
Chapter 1, Chapter 2.
That's the title. Chapter 1, Chapter 2. That's the title. That's the subtitle. No, you don't like that?
What?
I'm saying the title of the book is "Don't Take It Personal."
Right.
So why am I doing subtitles for each chapter, man?
No, you know how you read a book like Romeo Killer, but it has chapter 1 something, chapter 2 something. So you wouldn't have that in your
No, I don't like that question.
Book. Okay,
I don't like that question.
Okay.
Now, if you're asking me what the synopsis of my book, so let's go to the book. Let's go to the book jacket, the back of the book.
Okay, let's go to the back of the book.
Like kind of a synopsis of what you're reading.
Okay, go ahead. Let's go for that because you always got the BB.
I'm just saying.
Go ahead.
So the synopsis of the book of "Don't Take It Personal" is simply, what's the best way to say this? You can't always go by my facial expressions. Mm-hmm. You can't always judge my tone of voice on what type of mood I am.
Okay, this is all true statements.
Or how I'm interacting with you. because most of the times I have a resting face, is what I call it.
I thought you was calling it something else.
We're going to go with a resting face.
No, that's not what you used to call it.
What did I used to call it?
You call it like a blessed face. What did you call it before?
A blessed resting face.
A blessed resting face.
A blessed resting face.
It's a blessed resting face.
A little stern face. A little stern. Where most of the times you can't tell if I'm happy and or sad.
Hello. Right.
Because most of the times I'm looking at you like you're crazy while you're talking to me. And don't take it personal.
Okay.
Because a lot of the times it really has nothing to do with the particular person I'm speaking with. I'm just gauging on my response on whether or not I want to participate in this particular conversation.
Okay. So you're paying attention.
I am deeply paying attention.
Okay.
And I am within myself trying to figure out how honest do I want to be with this person.
Okay. Really? Because normally you just ask them that question. So normally you'd be like, how honest do you want? You kill me when you do that. How honest do you want me to be with this question?
Well, see, no, it's a difference though.
Okay.
When I say that, it's if you're seeking advice from me or if you're seeking, you're looking for my perspective on something, that's different. Okay. Then I'm asking a question on how honest do you want me to be? Okay. Because at that point in time, I need to call you out on your BS. Okay. Now, if that's needed. If that's needed.
Every now and then, the keep it real theory, not necessary.
Keep it at 100.
Keep it at 100. It's not always necessary. Some people just want to vent, don't really want to know, and you got to be able to gauge that, like you said.
Right, and see, in those times,
all right,
where you're just venting for yourself, to get it off of you, because you looked at me for some reason and said, "Hey, I can tell this person anything." Right. Don't really know how you got to that perception, but hey, we're gonna rock.
Because your blessed resting face is so blessed. It makes people want to just speak to you. Now, with that, I ask people. I'd be like, "Do you want me to have something to say, or do you want to vent?" We even ask our kids that. We had to learn how to ask our kids that. But go ahead. On the back of your book,
we ask that question to each other.
Yeah. So back to the back of your book.
Yeah, but for me, it's more because when I say how honest do I want to be with this person, it's more me asking myself, do I want to tell this person at this moment in time, I really don't care what you're talking about. I really wish you would just walk off and stop talking. Okay. And that's more of how honest do I really want to be with this person?
And that's where I'm talking about. Sometimes you say that, and that's where your tendencies that I'm talking about come in at.
Yeah, but
I'm just saying. I want you to know where I got that from.
My jerk tendencies?
Your tendencies. I didn't say jerk. I just said tendencies. But go ahead.
No, I'm just saying. So once again, with that, with my, for lack of a better term, with my bluntness sometimes, because sometimes I do not have a filter in what I say. I've gotten better as I get older.
You have.
Which
is weird because you're getting older. Normally when you get older, you say whatever you feel, but you have gotten better since you've gotten older, I must say.
I still say what I feel. I just tone it down a little bit.
Yeah. For whichever audience.
For the audience I'm dealing with.
You're dealing with, right. So go ahead, back of the book. Go ahead.
Because, little context as far as that's concerned. And you and I, but once again, you've pretty much raised me.
You got one more time to come at me. I did not raise you, bro.
Pretty much raised me. I'm saying,
you can have people after me, the popo after me, acting like I was a child molester. But carry on.
No, I'm saying
it was not 13, 14, or 15. Stop it.
It was cute though. It was cute.
What was cute?
The way you came in my classroom. You came in with snacks one day.
Yo.
If
you hear some blah, 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 it's him.
No,
I'm about to do this whole mid-week moment by myself. See how slow I did that?
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying it was.
Can you get to the back of your book, bruh?
I'm saying we were
come out of the rabbit hole.
We were all.
No.
I'm saying we were all sitting around on the carpet. The teacher was reading to us.
We only got a few moments. Okay. We got a few moments. Dang.
No.
Crazy.
So at one point in time, I used to say things to people like, your mother should have aborted you. You're a waste of air. I've been known to tell people you're a waste of sperm. Those are the type of things I used to say.
Thank God you grew up.
But then I got older and I realized that, hey, maybe you really shouldn't say those things to people.
You think?
Maybe telling somebody, that they're a waste of space, time, and air. Maybe that's not really the best thing to say to someone.
Is you gonna get to the back of this book?
I'm still in the back of the book.
You about to?
I'm still in the back. That's what I'm saying.
It's midweek moment.
That's why I'm saying don't take it. Plus, I'm stalling to give you time because you act like you don't know the answer to the question. So I'm trying to give you a little time to think.
Thank you.
you welcome.
Thank you.
Since you want to be like that, so I'm going to throw your business out in the street.
Thank you.
Because you came to the microphone ill prepared. But I didn't want to say that to the people.
You asked me this. I'm like, what?
Right. So once again, so my title would simply be, don't take it personal. Because there's been times where, once again, you can't tell if I'm happy or sad. Mm-hmm. We're having a conversation. I'm blank face looking at you. Mm-hmm. Or, most of the times I look like I kind of don't want to be bothered. Mm-hmm. And it has nothing to do with the person I'm speaking with. Okay. It's just most of the times I don't want to be bothered. But I sacrifice for me. I do some sacrifice.
You are like the best. You be out here sacrificing. Like, what?
I should be nominated for a Nobel Peace Prize.
The way you be sacrificing.
The way I sacrifice. Myself.
To talk to people.
But
you on a podcast.
To interact with others.
But you got a podcast show.
But I'm only talking to you, though.
No, you're talking to the world.
Well, actually, you and I having a conversation that we're just allowing people to eavesdrop in on.
We open the door for the people.
Open the door for them.
We open the door for them.
So, I mean, in a roundabout way, that's once again, that's my title. So, don't take it personal. So, what's yours? So, Angela Crenshaw, you are a book. You are a book just as thick as Moby Dick. Because your book will be long. Your book will be like War and Peace. It wouldn't be like a pamphlet.
Basically, I feel like you're saying that I'm long-winded. Like, so I have a lot to say.
Take it as you will.
So I'm trying to figure out, so is your book a pamphlet and I am what?
I'm saying my book would be more like a novella.
Okay.
Your book is more like, there will be more chapters in your book than the book of the Bible. Is what I'm saying. So what I'm saying is, if you take War and Peace and Moby Dick,
right,
throw the Bible in there,
right,
and then add like 13 animal farms in there too, that would be like the width and the length.
So you saying again, I'm long-winded.
That is not what
I'm long-handed.
What I'm saying is
right.
Is that you have
long-winded tendencies?
I'm saying you have so much wisdom.
I don't feel like that's what you're saying, bro.
It's the wisdom that you bring.
Yeah.
So once again, Angela Crenshaw, you are a book. What would be your title?
Count It All Joy.
Count It All Joy.
In this year, if I had to write a book for this year, for 2020, it'll be Count It All Joy. Like, there's so much that has happened in 2020, and we are only in the third month. We are ending the first quarter of the year, and so much has happened.
Yeah, I saw, just real quick, I saw something on the socials that made me laugh. It was like, so we're getting to the end of March. Everybody's like, okay, we'll make it through March. And then as soon as April hit, now the aliens land. It's like something crazy is going to happen today.
It's crazy. It's crazy. So I count it all joy. I am making sure that I tell myself that everything that is happening right now, whether it be from my work to family to outdoors to the quarantine, right, to everything that's happening, I'm going to count it all joy. I'm going to find something in it, because if I don't, it's easy to get frustrated, aggravated, have anxiety, fear, you know what I'm saying, and all of those things, and lose your sanity. So if I had to do a book right now, it would be Count It All Joy. It really would be. It would be Count It All Joy. That it's okay. I would find something good in it, like I normally do.
Right. I
would find something to be joyful about. Like I did, like today. My joy is tomorrow when I get up to work, all my stuff is now done. I don't have to call IT. I don't have to get them to fix nothing. Everything is finished. So I count it all joy.
Everything is finito.
Everything is finito. I think it would be count it all joy. I mean, of course, we're going to be, if you live in where we live, North Carolina, they're doing where
a mandatory stay at home.
Mandatory stay at home.
Yeah.
And so count all joy that our family, children, everybody's okay.
Right.
Mom, everybody's okay. Have a place to stay. Everybody, we've talked. Everybody said they have everything that they need. And that's it. But even with that, you still can go outside and walk and jog in your area. You know, so it's some give and takes to that.
Here's the thing. Since we're talking about that, finding joy in every little thing. Mm-hmm. I find joy in the fact that I'm confined in the house, but I'm confined with you.
Oh,
and I'm not just saying that. I'm not just saying that to get brownie points with.
Now you saying that because I said that to you earlier off the mic, and I was like, "Babe, you know what?
No,
I'm excited to be here with you because you know, I mean, but
No.
what works for us is we stay in 2 different rooms.
Yeah, no, but it's not even that. It's literally it's genuinely seriously.
Oh, thank you, babe.
All jokes aside and being as
I feel
serious
the
as
same way.
possibly can, because I enjoy being with you.
Yes.
I enjoy your company.
Mm-hmm.
You are not only my wife, but you are my best friend.
Thank you. You are
So
mine.
I'm confined and contained with my best friend.
Yes.
Somebody I can joke with, I can laugh with.
Yes.
Somebody who I enjoy their company. If you become too much, I know how to tune you out, and you don't
Well,
you don't
that's
take
something
it personal.
you told. Don't take it personal.
You
That's
don't
what he
take it
told me
personal.
earlier. I was like, I'm so glad to be here with you, baby. And we're doing this. He was like, yeah, baby. And when I don't feel like it anymore, I just tune you out. So, but the thing with us is that I know how to go into another room.
Yeah.
When we know like we've been too much for each other,
Because at
we
times,
disperse.
at times, we're not gonna lie, the Crenshaws can be a little much sometimes.
Yeah, for each other.
We know that.
So we disperse, and so we go watch something, read something, and stay out of each other's way. And every now and then we be like, babe, and one of us will be like, yeah, you all right? Yep, you, yep, and then we end it.
And then we done.
And we done, and we just stay in our respective places.
I'm okay, but I'm curious now.
Okay.
So, because I know we posed the question, not even really sure if we answered it, but it's okay.
I think we did because you said, what's the title of my book, Count It All Joy? I told you why it will be counted for the season that we're in right now. I'm talking about not the world, but our
personal season.
Our personal season.
Right. Because
there's so much coming at us at one time. And so we're trying to really maneuver that and be joyful and be happy and play and laugh and bug out and, you know.
Yeah, and like I said, mine is, don't take it personal because, as my wife so beautifully put it, I'm not a jerk, but I have jerk tendencies. So if I have jerk tendencies with dealing with you, don't take it personal.
Yeah, don't take it personal. And let me know if he's acting like that, y'all. Let a sister know now. What I also will put in Count On Joy is that we've had the opportunity, which you don't like to do a lot of, it's Zoom. So we're talking to a lot of people. So when I talk about Count It All Joy, I'm talking about
Zoom.
A lot of Zoom, talking to our friends and family from church. So technology has helped a lot.
Yeah, family,
with us
for
still
those,
being connected.
For those who have no idea what my wife is referring to, so apparently Zoom is this thing that I'm pretty sure their stock is rising right now. Nobody else's stock
everybody
is
should know what Zoom is, babe.
But Zoom is but Zoom is a visual conference call type app, website site thingy.
A thingy?
It's a thingy.
That's normally what I say.
Yeah, my younger son just said all the time too, thingy.
Thingy. Mm-hmm.
Where you can go on and you can video conference like 300 people at one time, and it's kind of a cool concept.
And everybody's face shows up.
Yeah, it's kind of a
cool
cool concept.
You can see everybody and we talk. So
yeah,
we
but
have
we've
a
been
Zoom
doing a lot of those.
Tonight we have one at 6:30, I think tonight.
Well, as we're recording this,
we
have one for our
e-group,
and then we have another one for our leaders meeting.
Leaders meeting at 8:00.
Yeah, so it's a lot of meetings, which I spend my entire day in meetings, and now I'm going to 2 more. But you got me off track. Here's what I want you to do for me. I want you to name my book. So if you had to title my book, knowing who I am, knowing my story, knowing me better really than anyone else that walks the face of this earth, name my book.
That would be it.
Don't take it personal.
Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah. Because you're very, like you said, your facial expressions don't show anything. But anybody who knows you loves you, like, please, let me tell you, he can say whatever he want. My friends call him and be like, can he just pray for me? I'll be like, we're not, and I'm on the phone. Or they'll be like, can I speak to Sanchez? Or, oh, I love your husband or whatever. So, but just not taking it personal because of what they see. Like you said, don't judge a book by its cover, because your face is normally blessed and resting. And because when people talk to you, just be looking at them. And because when you go to events, you kind of like shy away and go find your own space or go stand by yourself or whatever the case is. But when someone approaches you and speak to you, they fall in love with you. So yeah, I still would say don't take it personal as far as who you are, not even in this season, but who you as a whole person.
Right.
But when you begin to read the book, when you begin to go through the chapters of who you are, people will love you and fall in love with you and want more and be like, I want this to be a sequel. You got another book of this, another book of Sanchez. So no, I would still choose that. So you did really well on choosing your book.
Oh, okay. Well, I appreciate that. Thank you very much.
I think so. Yeah. How about you? What would it be? And I know it ain't gonna be Choose Joy. Go ahead. But what is it gonna be?
What would I name your book?
Yeah. You got 2 minutes. It's a moment.
No, I got it.
We on this phone. We on this thing too long.
No, I got it.
And one of my friends, hold on, I'm sorry. One of my friends, like when I said, like, stop rushing him. Whatever. It's a midweek moment, people.
Yeah, you do kind of rush me.
It's a midweek moment.
It's okay. Once again, it depends on whose definition of a moment. But we're not
oh
going to
my
keep getting into that
God.
conversation.
Carry on, bruh.
Are you going to allow me to? Because every time I start to talk,
yeah, I'm gonna drink some water.
You talk over me.
I'm gonna drink some water. Go ahead, go for it.
So I would name your book. Mm-hmm. I'm not as strong as you think I
am. Okay.
And here's what I mean by that.
Okay.
Not taking anything away from you because you are a magnificent woman.
Thank you.
But what happens is that a lot of the times people take your strength and think you don't need anything. Or they take you because you're such an independent woman, because you're such a strong woman, because you're such a prayer warrior, because you're there for everybody, because you are the fixer.
Am I Olivia Pope?
You're Olivia Pope.
Olivia Pope.
You're Olivia
Not
Pope.
as good as her, but yeah.
I don't know about that. I would beg to differ. I think you could give Olivia a run for her money. Because you are the person that you are willing to do what needs to be done.
And tell you what needs to be done.
Yeah, because you put all emotion to the side. You put all feelings to the side. And you are the person that, okay, what needs to be done? Let's get it done. We'll figure out the rest later.
Because I like solutions. I don't like a whole bunch of the problem's okay. I'm a solutions person. I don't like the whole bunch of complaining and then I can't stand it. So let's get the solution.
But here's what I mean by that. But because you're that person, a lot of the times people look at you and once again, not talking about everybody, but the majority of the people that contact you, it's always a can you or will you
Gotcha.
or I would like for you to.
Gotcha.
It's very rarely a how are you.
Yeah.
It's very rarely what do you need. It's very rarely what can I do for you.
That's why you gotta have a small circle. Thank God for my small circle.
Yeah, and you have a wonderful, beautiful small circle.
Thank God
There's
for them.
A great core group of women that you have surrounded yourself with that understand that and understand who
lift
you
my
are.
Arms up,
and
lift me up in prayer.
Yeah, but for the vast majority though, it's typically what can you do this for me? Yeah. It's not, and they think because they think you're okay. It was said to you one time, I don't have to worry about you because you're so strong. Yeah. Where in essence, a lot of people miss that a lot of the times. It's the strong ones that you have to check on.
Yeah, and I was about to say that. I think for you, our family, even in this season right now, check on your strong friends. Yeah. Yeah, check on your strong friends.
Yeah,
you're
because what happens is that who's ever the quote unquote strong one in your circle, because there's always that strong one. You always have the crazy one, you always have the strong one, you always have the outspoken one, you always have the victim.
Oh, that's all me was except the victim.
Yeah. and when I say victim, what I mean by that is that it's the person that something is always going wrong.
And something's always being done
being done to them. It's something always negative. Yeah. You don't have to think too long and hard about that person. Yeah. You know who they are.
Gotcha.
But what happens is your strong friend, because everyone thinks they're the strong one, nobody thinks to call them and say, hey, are you okay? Yeah. Because they're always waiting for the strong one to make the call to check in. Yeah. To ask the question, hey, are you okay? So please call whoever's that strong one out of your crew. Yeah. Please call them.
Call them today.
Please check in on them. Please make sure they're okay. Yeah. Because I promise you, 9 times out of 10, no one is making that phone call for the strong one. Yeah. Unless they're asking for something.
And what we mean by being, I think what we're kind of saying about being okay doesn't mean like they're crying when going through something, but just to hear them and say, are you okay? And wait for the answer. And even if they say, yeah, do you need anything? It's anything that I can help you with. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So I get that. So yeah. I'll take that book.
So yeah, but that's
why the book title.
So yeah, that's why I said I'm not as strong as you think I am, and it's simply because once again, not taking anything away from you, not taking away from your strength.
I'm okay with it
because you are a phenomenal woman, phenomenal person. But it's just because a lot of the times people don't take the time to stop and ask the question, "Are you okay?"
Yes.
What can I do for you?
Yes.
So, family, as you can see, I'm being rushed off the microphone.
Yes, we got to do something.
Yeah, we kind of do.
We do. Let me tell you what we got to do.
What we got to do?
What did you think we had to do?
We got to do the meetings.
Oh, no, not that. So, Tyler Perry.
Is you? Oh, Lord.
Yes. Oh, Lord. Hit the microphone. You're too far away from the microphone and people can't hear you, people.
Because I'm not talking. Listen. Go ahead, talk.
Okay, so Tyler Perry is doing this thing, which I think is amazing, and everybody around the world is doing it, and I wanted us to do it. I think it's amazing what he's doing, just to remind us, that God has a whole world in his hands. And so he started singing it. I'm going to sing a little bit of it. She's going to sing a little bit of it. And then we're going to end this podcast. Yes, you are.
Okay, well,
you
hold on.
My snapping?
Well, before we do.
Yes.
So, because that's actually how we're going to end the podcast, family. So, once again, we thank you. Thank you for taking the time to listen to us. Thank you for taking the time to be a part of our family. We can be found on Podbean. We can be found on iTunes.
Mm-hmm.
Check us on our socials. Email us, thecrenshawcorner@gmail.com. Once again, thecrenshawcorner@gmail.com. And family, just welcome to our journey.
Yes, and just remember, guys, that this podcast is our therapy session for us. So we are just expressing how we feel about each other, about the world, about life, and so it's just about us. And we thank you for you guys listening to us and then sending us messages and emails and things like that. And hope whatever we say or do becomes a blessing to you.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So you ready to sing? We can sing together.
You ready?
He's got the whole world 3 times.
All right.
Yeah, deal?
Let's do it.
You ready?
Let's do it.
Ready? He's got the whole world in his hands. He got the whole world in his hands. He got the whole world in his hands. He got the whole world in his hands. God's got the whole world in his hands, guys. We love you.